It's Steph. I'm back and we're on page EX138, ready to continue in tutorial 3 here. We're going to apply cell styles to differentiate cells with notes, input values, and calculated values. So let's select on the merge cell B26. So click over here on B26. It's kind of a merge cell there, and you can see it's merged. It looks like it's BCD, but up here you can see in the name box that it's B26. On the Home tab in the Styles group, let's click the Cell Styles button to open the Cell Styles gallery. So over here, let's pull that down, and there's the Cell Style gallery. And we want to click the Explanatory Text Cell Style, and it's in the Data and Model group. So look for the Data and Model group. It's the Explanatory cell right there. So click on that. Changes the look considerably. Now, let's format cell F46 with the explanatory text style. F46. So F46, and let's use that explanatory. So pull that down, again, explanatory. There. Now we have some consistency with our cell styles. We're going to then, on EX139, step 5, format the range C8 through C14 with the input cell style. So C8 to C14. So come up here, scroll up, C8 to C14. There's our range. We've selected it. And we're going to use the input cell style. So come back up to cell styles. Let's use the input cell style right there. Click on that. Notice the orangish coloration. If you look at the screen capture in figure 3.3 on page EX139, we can see the changes in that capture that we've done here. So just double check yours against the book's image to make sure that everything is the same. Okay. Now we're going to format the non-adjacent range C19 to C21. And C21 to C22. So we're going to click on C19 here. Alright, and then hold the control key down. Remember how to select the non-adjacent range. Hold the control key down and then select 21 and 22. So we got C19 selected and the non-adjacent range C21 and C22. We did that using the control key. And let's go ahead. It looks like we're going to use the calculation cell style. So go up here, pull down the cell style. We're going to use calculation. It's over here. It's kind of an orange one as well. Good look to it. Then we're going to format the range G22 to J44. G22 to J44. So let's go here and find G. Let's go down to 22. So G22. Whoops, that's 21. G22 to G24, okay, G22 to J44. We got a bigger chunk of change there. Pull down, there you go. So this whole unit needs to be block highlighted. G22 to J44 with the input cell style is what they want us to use. So go back up here to cell styles, choose the input there. Now we've got it formatted as they've asked us to do in the book. So that range of cells is going to store information about Daniel's workout routine, and Ken enters after each workout there. So we're going to create a legend to kind of identify which cells are input cells and which cells are calculated cells. So in C2, let's go all the way up at the top of the sheet here. Cell C2, click on that. We're going to enter input values as the label. So type in input values. And then format the cell with the explanatory text. So click on that, input values and explanatory text. There we go. Excellent. And then we're going to move from cell C2 down to cell C4. And we're going to enter the words calculated values. That's our label there, and we're going to use the Format Painter to copy what we did in cell C2 and paste it into cell C4. So that's the paintbrush, the Format Painter up here. So paintbrush and then just kind of paint over calculated values, and they now have the same cell style applied to them. Let's format cell D2. So go to cell D2, and we're going to use the input style and format cell D4 with the calculation cell style. So D2 is going to have the cell style of explanatory. So let's see here, cell D2, or D2, yes. Input cell style. Okay. And then we're going to format D4 with the calculation cell style. Very good. Pat yourselves on the back. We've accomplished a bit there. Just take a look and figure 3-3 and make sure that everything's good. And then let's go ahead and come down here to C19. There it is. You can see the calculated value down there. So let's go ahead and select cell C19. Hopefully, again, you're reading through the book and not just blowing past, EX 140, 141, and 142. A lot of good reading there about our formulas and entering functions. You'll need to do that reading in addition to this tutorial so that when you take your chapter tests, you have that knowledge. So make sure we're not just breezing past that. It's all important. I'm on page EX 143, and I'm going to calculate the total minutes spent on each exercise. So I'm going to select the range H22 to J44. H22 to J44. So let's come down here, find H22, and we're going to go to J44. There we go, that big range that you can see I've selected. And that's the range contains the minutes spent on the exercise during each workout. So the quick analysis button appears in the lower right. You can see that little block highlight. Let's watch that again. So H22 all the way there. And that little button right there, you can see next to that plus sign, that's my button right there. It's called the Quick Analysis button. You could press Control plus Q to display that. But let's click the totals. Get that Quick Analysis button, and I click on it and pop it up like that. And I'm going to look at the totals category. So let's click on totals. Look at that. Changes the appearance there, kind of gives you a live preview, the results of the sums there and so forth. So that's kind of neat to see as we click on that there. Okay, it would actually give me the, if I clicked on sum down here, there's lots of different ones you can click on there. Top 10%, greater, icon, color, data bars. So lots of, you could click on that and it'll give you the whole deal there. So I'll cancel that again. We could click on this. I selected that range. I'm going to click on totals. And as I click on totals there, they want me to click on sum. So SUM sum there. It's going to give us the sum function for each cell in the selected range. Okay. So we've got the H22, J44. We've got all those minutes of exercise. Did the click analysis. Let's click the totals category here. So if you were to kind of go over here, and it's a good spot to stop for a second here. Gone far enough, and I'm going to stop and we'll pick this up here in just a minute.